every time I go to the checkup, and then the doctor won't even hold back and ask, where's your husband loudly? And then you just say, I'm alone.
Yeah, I get that also. Hey, when and how did you find out that you were pregnant?
I was 19 when I found out I was pregnant. I found out during work. Yeah. Then I didn't think so much of it until after work.
I was actually, how was I? I think I was 20 at that time. Yeah, then I was about to leave my house to go for training. At that time, like I was doing Muay Thai and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I was so excited to go, but I missed my period for like 1 week. So I thought, okay, let me just go take a pregnancy test first. Then I did the test. I see like, okay, one line. I want to wash my hand and come out like, oh my god. At that point of time, I was actually, I don't really know how to feel. Like I was scared because I'm very young, and
I actually tried to not think, like I tried to pretend it didn't happen. Really. Because I was at work, so I was like, let's just pretend this did not happen.
I cried at that one, but I don't know why I cried also. I just scared, and like I cannot really like grasp the idea that I was pregnant.
How did you tell your parents, and what was their response?
Oh my god, that one. I didn't tell my parents directly because I was very scared. So I went to tell my aunt. Then I didn't go home because I was scared. So I stayed with my aunt. Then my aunt told my mom. Yeah, she like organised this dinner. Then she told my mom first. Then I go there. Then I told my mom. Then I texted my dad. How did you find out? I mean, how did you tell?
I didn't plan to tell my parents at all. But I so happened to have the receipt of the first appointment in my... I live in a very small house at that time with my parents. So that is impossible to hide anything. So there was the receipt from the gynecology for when you go for your first scan. Yeah, then my sister saw the receipt. So of course, sister being sister cannot keep secret. Told my mother. I got beaten up by both my sister and my mother.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But then you were pregnant, then they...
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So it was quite bad. I landed in the hospital for a month after that. Yes, I did.
Oh my god.
After that, I left house.
How did others around you react to your pregnancy?
I have a lot of conservative friends. With my religion, abortion is sinful. Because I was thinking of abortion. And a lot of my friends actually cut me off. Like they didn't tell me like, I don't want to have anything to do. They just
don't contact you.
Yeah, just don't talk to me anymore. Like, you're going through something, so we're just going to leave you to deal with it.
I mean, I also have like similar situation like you, because I have friends that I always go and club with and drink with, that kind of, then those still cut me off because like I cannot go with them to drink and club already. What?
How did your partner at that time react to it?
I think like both of us were very young, so I don't know what he happy for lah, but he happy.
Oh my god.
But I'm not happy because
it's your life.
Yeah, like, I mean like, okay, a bit bad lah, but then like, I still wanted to do a lot of things, and then
Of course.
yeah, like being pregnant at that time was quite stressful because I'm not working, so I'm still studying.
I had a huge fight with my ex-boyfriend at that time. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So he didn't want to have the baby. So, and at that time we were living for a vacation in Japan. So it ruined everything.
But why he argue like with you?
Because I'm the kind of person who needs time to process things. I will overthink decisions before I make one. So I keep going back and forth between aborting and having my child lah. And then he kept pushing me towards abortion. And I see that he was trying to manipulate me into an abortion. And he was not young.
How much older?
He was 7 years older than I am.
Oh wow.
He didn't allow me to make my own decision. He kept telling me what to do instead of understanding why I'm thinking through things. Then yeah, eventually I think it exhausted him. After we came back from our trip, he left. He didn't even say goodbye. He just blocked me everywhere and left. Was abortion ever an option?
Yeah. I cannot decide between aborting and keeping because like, I mean I want to abort because you're young, you still want to do things, and then like how you want to afford a kid, but then like I want to keep also because like I feel like a child shouldn't pay for like what we have done, right?
Correct. At that time, I wanted an abortion because I don't have good set of parents. Yeah, so I had nobody. I had to abort like basically it's just me and the child if I had the child. But I didn't want to abort because what if, you know, there's a lot of what if.
Yeah, like
What if I can do it? What if I can? Actually, this is what I'm meant for.
I mean, to put it bluntly, I feel like actually aborting would be the easier way out.
Shortcut.
Yeah, shortcut. You can just forget it ever happened, but
Yeah.
like I don't think I can ever like truly.
I also
Okay.
didn't want an abortion because I'm scared of pain.
But
I'm
keep
very
also
scared of pain. Yeah, exactly.
also
I don't
pain.
understand how my mind works until today.
Did you face any discrimination while pregnant? How did you deal with them?
Because I was alone, every time I go to the checkup, I'll be sitting by myself, and then there will be the rest of the pregnant moms with their
Their husband,
husbands,
right?
and then
Yeah,
you are just
also.
there, and then the doctor won't even hold back and ask, where's your husband, loudly, and then you just say, I'm alone.
Yeah, I get that also.
I face discrimination a lot from my own people, like my own community, like people, they tend to think that you need a husband, like if you don't have a husband, you're a slut.
Yeah, I mean actually
Yes,
every like all the
you're
older generation they
Yeah.
always think that. I mean actually not really older generation. I feel like those close-minded people they will think this kind of way. Then in school I also got like made fun of lah. Like got this guy who was quite nasty. They keep making fun of me being pregnant. He called me like the pregnant girl.
What was the worst thing that has happened to you because of your pregnancy?
Okay, like, the worst thing is like I had this. It's like basically I'm allergic to my own pregnancy hormones. Then I was breaking out in rash. Like I got rash all over my whole body. Then it was damn itchy.
Imagine being pregnant is already tough.
Yeah.
Having that on top of your pregnancy.
That
oh my
was
God.
horrible. Then somehow my ex-boyfriend at that time, like his family was giving me like a lot of issues. Then he also very young, so he always want to play games, and then
He
like,
doesn't know his priorities.
yeah, he don't know his priority. Then he always going out late to play games with his friend. Then I like suffering at night cause actually not at night, like the whole day. Like it's very itchy the whole day. I cannot go to school. Yeah, I think that was the worst.
For me, it's when I was 7 months pregnant. My ex-boyfriend came back looking for me. Like he said he want to do things right. So we actually registered to get married at ROMM. And then I think like the night before, he told me that his family came. His family didn't know I was pregnant the whole time. His family came and talked to. At that time I was back home already. They talked to my parents, and then basically they told my parents that I was at fault. They were defending him. They were telling me things like, you should do this on your own. Don't bother my son, that kind of thing.
Yeah, they will say things like you purposely get
Purposely,
pregnant so you
yes.
can take their money.
Yeah. And then the next day when we were supposed to get married, he didn't turn up. He didn't even say, like again, like, he didn't say goodbye. He didn't even have the balls
my
to admit like he didn't want anything anymore. He just disappeared lah. What was the best thing that happened to you because of your pregnancy?
The child. that's the only best thing that happened.
From stupid, I'm not stupid anymore.
I still very stupid lah.
So I became more aware of what's happening in the world because I look at my child and just wonder how is she going to survive. You know, if I don't know, if I myself don't know what's going on around me, what else her? So I started being more aware.
I used to suffer from depression. I had like really bad depression. Then the moment like I see my baby, right, then I feel like I don't know, like at that moment I felt like okay, I cannot let her become like me. I don't want her to
really
be like
think
that.
some people are only alive because their children are, you know. Like, yeah, I think most parents like us, we are only alive because our kids are.
How is your relationship with your family now?
I stopped speaking to them for a year already. They didn't offer me support when I was pregnant with my daughter. And throughout me raising my daughter, they have not done anything to help. Yeah.
It must be like really tough.
It is what it is. At the end of the day, I still have my daughter.
Actually, my relationship with my family improved after having my daughter. Like last time, the family wasn't very close. Like you know, my father say what if the baby come out, he want like nothing to do with the baby. But after like she come out, suddenly he become very, very caring. So I feel like she brought the family closer.
What are some current challenges that you face as a young mum?
I'm very scared like I don't have enough money for my daughter. I'm very scared like she will suffer because of me. That I don't want her to suffer. That's why I work like very hard, and then I take on extra jobs also so that I can have enough for her. But then if you do all these kind of things, you don't have time for her.
But I
It's
feel like
very-
you shouldn't feel bad for it because you're doing it for her in the end.
Yeah, my parents will always say like, oh, you always do this and that. You don't spend enough time with your daughter. Then sometimes you come back, I just really very, very tired.
Yes.
Then she will ask me to draw with her everything. Like I don't have the energy to, but I really want to, but I'm very tired.
I remember once my daughter's school had something lah. So all the parents were there, and then her friend asked her, "Where's your daddy?"
Yeah.
Then my daughter is like looking at me. Then I was like, "I don't know, where's your daddy?"
Or like they will make the child do activities like Father's Day
They
thing.
can't. Yeah, I mean it's
My-
not
my
wrong,
daughter
but
got
if you
no
know the
father.
child no father, then don't make the child do it lah. Who is she going to make
Yeah.
it for? What keeps you going?
My daughter lor. For you, I think it's the same, right?
Same. My daughter is my best friend. I remember once I was sick, and I was by myself with her like, at home. So it was just me, and I was sick. I cannot get up. And then I think she didn't leave my side. Like she didn't like run around or whatever. Usually she does like run around, play her toys. But that day I was sick, she took all her toys next to me and just played with me throughout the day.
Yeah.
Until now, I still remember that particular day because it just every time I go down a spiral where I start feeling upset with myself, right? It's her, like
Yeah.
just her lah.
I feel like for me, because I do so many things wrong in my life, I messed up so many times, but then like my daughter is the only thing that I really don't want to mess up. She's the only right thing that I want to do with my life. Can you draw the last one? Is the last one?
What is your name?
My name is Charmaine. What's your name?
Putri.
Hello.
Right, so how was the experience?
Fun?
Yeah, I made a friend.
Yeah.
I mean, I can tell you how you can get a house lah.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
I actually like this helped me. If not, I don't know. I'm very stupid one.
What do you have to say to other young moms out there?
Yeah, y'all can do it lah. Like you don't need, okay, like young moms like with or without husband, right? I feel like they can manage it. Like you just need to. We are moms. We can do it.
Everything you do is technically for your child. Even if you feel like you're not doing enough, you are alive. That's enough for your child. Your child just needs someone there.
And also like if people are like mean to you or say like this kind of unkind things, like you just don't take it too hard. Like just know that like as long as you know that you're doing like the right thing, you're taking care of your child, you're taking responsibility, right? You don't need to worry about what other people like have to say, because people will always say nasty things to you, like to me, to you, like people will always have things to say.